Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Rumor has it that Ooni of Ife has gone ahead to make an unexpected announcement that shocked everybody to their, bone marrow. Like, made an announcement that Queen Naomi is returning back to the palace of the Ooni of Ife in June, that the June date still stands, that Queen Naomi is not just returning back to the Ooni of Ife's palace as his Olori. Queen Naomi is returning back to the palace as his Yeyeluwa. Ha! They said that this thing shocked everybody. Nobody could believe it. Now, the shock is not that Queen Naomi is returning back because, of course, it's not the first time people will be hearing that she is returning back in June. But at some point, you know that they said that date, Paropo had said that announcing dates and all of that is not helping the situation, not just Paropo, and everybody is saying the same thing for those who really want Queen Naomi into the palace, and they said that they will have to be very discreet with the decisions they are making concerning Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. But when Naomi got really, really upset, there was this heated argument between Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife, where she said that Ooni of Ife would have to spell it out or let her go, that she was going to use the remaining days to fight Kabiyesi, allegedly to ensure that Kabiyesi gives her that freedom, not just the kind of freedom that people will just know. Kabiyesi will have to go out there and give her the freedom so she can get married and start her life again. And you know that this thing with Olori Naomi and Kabiyesi, marry is the one thing that it is alleged that Kabiyesi does not want to hear from Queen Naomi. That Queen Naomi can say anything, do anything she wants to do, but marry another is the one that Kabiyesi doesn't want to hear. Now, I don't know what this is. People who may not really understand the seriousness of this situation, understanding where it is coming from, because I do know that a lot of people are not buying it anymore, that Kabiyesi is under some kind of manipulation. They feel that he is just doing what he's doing because he is enjoying it. But the truth is that these people are asking that, how is it possible that he is marrying and Naomi is not allowed to marry? Is it because Naomi is a woman? Yeah, maybe it's because Naomi is a woman, because most times men think that they can do whatever they want, and the women do not have the same, privilege to do some of those things. But right now, they said when Naomi gave Kabiyesi that hit, Kabiyesi came back to the palace and made this unusual announcement. You see, I now agree with people who are saying the reason why things are happening like this is because it's Queen Naomi, that you won't do this to a lot of Oloris. Now, let's say, for instance, Olori Sekinat. Sekinat will never allow you to treat her this way. For those who know her, they say that she knows that she is the main thing and she's going to remain the main thing. But you do know that people are different. Queen Naomi is somewhat very quiet and she's not like that. And maybe that is why things are going the way they are going. But look at now that we heard that she stood up for herself, saying that Ooni of Ife will have to make that announcement. Because they said the only thing that will set Queen Naomi free in the eyes of the Yoruba people across the globe, such that she will be open to remarry again, men will not be afraid to come close to her, is when the Oni, once the ritual is done, Ooni opens his mouth to say that Queen Naomi is free to get married. That when that happens, he will bless Queen Naomi and tell Queen Naomi to go and, marry, do whatever. That is the only way. But if Ooni does not do it, that Yoruba people, they are afraid of having anything to do with Oba wives, that they don't like it at all, that is almost something that is not part of their traditional religion and all of that. And so when Naomi stood her grounds that Ooni will have to make that announcement and give her the freedom so she can go and live her life. If she wants to get married, she should get married. Ooni of Ife, they said he started running against time. Kitty kata, with due respect, to come and make this announcement. Remember, Olori Naomi told him, allegedly, now hear me say for hear Ramo, that he will have to spell out where she stands clearly, and make it, happen, or give her the go ahead, give her the freedom, and announce that she is free to get married. So obviously, Oni is thinking that there is one man somewhere, which of course there might be, because we've heard time and time again that she's had a lot of suitors and she is not interested, she's not going, she's not giving in, and all of that. Maybe, just maybe, she's not giving in because the coast is not clear. Maybe she's not giving in because she wants to go back to her husband. Maybe she's not giving in because she still loves her husband. Maybe she's not giving in because she is a woman of God. There are a lot of factors, but the fact that these factors are there does not mean that Kabiesi will continue to go on and on and on. We need to understand that Nami is also a human being. She is a woman. She may be young right now. She's not going to remain young forever. And she doesn't have all the time in the world. Tadenikawo needs a sibling. And if Oni is not ready, why not? If not, now, we are hearing that this announcement that the Ooni of Ife made has not, been taken well by some Oloris who are in the palace, and also some elders. That immediately he finished talking, some of them who were supposed to wait to, a drink and all of that, they left, and they said Oloris to Auntie Blow was saying, "I'm leaving," and she was all very, very unhappy. You know that for the wives, one of the major reason why they do not want Queen Naomi in the palace is because of the fact that she is insisting she's not going to stay in the palace with them. And so from what we are hearing, it is rumored that that is their own major reason why they don't want Queen Naomi in the palace. That if Queen Naomi had agreed to move into the palace with them like every other Olori, that they may not be having this kind of problem. But the problem there is the fact that they are likely going to leave the palace for Queen Naomi to come in, because she is saying that as long as the Oloris are there, she's not going to live inside the palace. And then again, we have this issue with Ooni of Ife wanting Tadenikawo to grow up with him in the palace, that the mistake he made with Diola, he's not going to repeat the same mistake again. It's a great thing that Diola's mother really gave Diola great home training. He wouldn't have forgiven himself, that he wants his boy to grow up under his tutelage. And you and I know that there is no way Queen Naomi will let Tadenika will come to the palace when she is not there. So as long as Ooni of Ife is insisting that Tadenika will grow up under his tutelage, he will be forced to bend to Queen Naomi's demand of getting the women out of the palace before she comes. After all, she was there. She and Oni, they never bargained for polygamy. I saw a comment where somebody was saying, why would she believe Oni when Oni said that he is not a polygamist, that Oni is a traditional ruler? Well, maybe it's because of her age at the time. And me, until I started doing Ooni of Ife's story, I never knew that traditionalists get to marry so many wives, like it's almost compulsory. I didn't know. So if I was that young, like maybe 20 years, and maybe I fell in love with the tradition, I mean, I probably would have ended up like with Naomi, because, perhaps she wasn't knowledgeable and nobody told her. Maybe she just took only by his word that he wasn't going to get married to any other woman. So they said when he made this arrangement, when he made this announcement, that they were not happy at all. Auntie Blobo, seemed really, really unhappy, and a lot of elders left. So basically, and for the elders also, we have heard that a lot of them do not want Naomi in the palace because of her belief system. The Ooni of Ife's palace is a traditional community. I cannot emphasize that a lot enough, because you all know about it. With a lot of people who are doing whatever they want to do with due respect. And it is rumored that because of some of these things that they do right there in the palace, they do not want anything that would, seem as though it's stopping them from doing and practicing their traditional religion, the Ifa religion, the way they're supposed to practice it. And so they feel like Naomi does not believe in Ifa religion, and Naomi has no place there. You have seen that Ashley is a believer of Ifa religion. She's always doing her thing, and she is a Christian as well. So, and other Oloris are also there dancing and supporting the religion. It's only Naomi who is doing only her Christianity, and she does not want to be part of any other religion. And that is why you don't see her going to dance, do rituals when they are doing. And I think this is the same reason why a lot of people are saying, why did she get married to the Ooni of Ife in the first place? But it is what it is right now. And they said these people do not want Queen Naomi in the palace. And that is why, or that was why, when the Ooni of Ife made that announcement, they were very, very shocked and they were very unhappy that Oni has gone back to that thing which they thought that Oni had dropped, that Oni wants to bring Naomi, not just as his Olori, as Yeyeluwa of the source. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.